Nona dared to ask the question. If wine has such strong global appeal, why is wine consumption in the Philippines so low? Kembo dedicated himself to unlocking this mystery. After careful examination and market research, Nona came to answer. He attributed it three key factors: taste, price, and familiarity. Filipinos want to drink wine, but they didn't like the taste of traditional dry wine. They assumed it was not within their budget, and they're often overwhelmed by the vast number of brands and varieties. The wine business then. Before we dive into what made Novelleno successful, let us first take a look at the traditional wine business model. In order for Campbell to address the three key factors of taste, price, and familiarity, he knew he would need to adapt a structure more or less in line with the traditional chateau structure. The wine business today. In this day, the age winemaking has become very specialized. Every major aspect of the business is independent of one another. The Novellino way. In order for Kembo to address the three key factors of price, taste, and familiarity, he knew he would need to control more aspects of his operations than a modern wine business would allow him. He also knew he would inevitably need to source the grapes outside of the Philippines since the tropical climate doesn't make for good grape growing conditions. It didn't take long for Kembo to come to a great realization. The modern day winemaker gets his grapes from the farmer, but the winemaker isn't the only customer of the farmer. The juice market also sources his grapes from the farmer. Campbell found that by engaging the juice maker rather than the winemaker, he could control the rest of the operational model. Winemaking to distribution, his phenomenon we like to call the Novellino way. It's been said that Novellino wines can be found all over the world, and that's because Filipinos are everywhere, and they're been known to bring Novellino wines with them wherever they go. Officially, meaning through distributor arrangements, Novellino is sold in Vietnam, Emirates, and yes, even in that great wine country, California. So far, it's been more than pretty good for Novellino. These past 20 years and counting, the twinkle in Nonoy's eye, it is still there. It's the star that Novellino has now become and all that it envisions its futures to be.